The Ibom Air girl, Comfort Emerson, have finally spoken, and she has told her side of what transpired that day on the plane that led to that whole viral video where her chest region, her private part on the chest was exposed, and then it sparked a lot of reactions among Nigerians. A lot of persons disagreed with themselves. The girl has finally spoken, and this is what she said.
So on the 10th of August, on Sunday, I boarded a flight from Oyo to Lagos. So when we're inside the aircraft, the normal procedure happened. The lady Juliana was telling everybody from the front, like from the front seats, coming to the back because I was at the back. So she came to me. She said she came to me. So while she came to when she was coming forward, so she came and I was struggling to put my phone. I was putting my phone on flight mode. So she said no, that I have to put it off. So I told her that one of my phones, because I was with two phones, one of my phones is for a fault. The phone is bad. The power button is bad precisely. So I showed her that the power button is bad. So she said I can put off my phone without the power button. I said okay. So she said I should go to my settings. So while she was like telling me go to your settings and all that, I went to my settings. So she said go to your general. So while trying to do that, the pressure from her, so the man that was sitting on my right now helped me and off one of the phone, put one of the phone off while we are struggling on the other one that has the power button is still. So she said I should go to the my general. I went to the general. I went to the settings and the general. So when I told her okay please, before then I told her please can you assist me and spell general. She said she cannot touch my phone. She can never touch my phone, children of nowadays. So I now turned to the guy that helped me to off one of my phone. I told him please can you assist me and spell general. So the guy now collected my phone and showed me and spelled type general on this thing. So when I went to her okay this is the general, I am here now. So the phrase that she was even giving me was not even encouraging. I had to plead with the same guy again on my right. So please can you please do you know how to she said do you know how to help me and off it from here please. He now said okay no problem, he helped me and off the phone eventually. So now off the phone, the two phones, put it where it's supposed to be on the aircraft. And I thought okay I have offed my phone. So when she wanted to leave, she said you will see. I didn't take that to heart because I've already eventually offed my phone, which I was having problem in offing it. So I eventually off the phone. So that was it. When we landed Lagos, everybody was going out of the aircraft. I was pressed. I went to pee. So going to the toilet, somebody was already inside the toilet, and I had to wait for the person to come out. So when the person eventually came out, I went inside and pee and mostly come out. I cannot stay inside the aircraft, inside the toilet, because it's so small and so uncomfortable to be in there. So I now rushed pee and packed myself again and come outside. So coming outside, everybody already left. I had to rush, carry my stuffs and move to rush out of the aircraft. So going out of the aircraft, this lady Juliana stopped me. And I asked her, why did you stop me? Why are you stopping me from going out of the aircraft? Everybody has left, so I need to go out. She didn't say anything to me. She was just staring at me with the same bad eye. And that was when I remember that this is the same person that was instructing me to put out my phone. I eventually did. So she said she didn't say anything. No, she didn't say anything. She just she was just staring at me there with the bad eye. So that was when I on my phone put the phone, started recording. That was when she backed the front and backing me. So I was just please madam, leave the road, let me pass. She didn't answer me. She ignored me. And after the video, I picked the phone. When I picked the phone, that was when she noticed I was videoing her. So she now pushed me inside the aircraft back, dragged my frontal. This is the frontal I wore that day. She dragged the frontal, dragged the process of dragging my clothes, my gold from neck. I was wearing, this is the gold I was wearing. She dragged it from my neck with the clothes. The process, like my phone, everything went down and broke. The phone broke. Cut. The phone broke. Everything, like even this phone. So I was like, no, why did you do that? Why did you break my phone, like drag my frontal? The pain of removing my frontal, you know how frontal can be when you install a hair and then it's forcibly dragged out. It's so painful. So the pain of doing that to me, that was when I went to poke her. God knows that I can never go and poke an elderly woman, somebody that's old enough to be my mom. Poke her for what? Poke her. It was the pain she inflicted on me, the frontal pain, dragging my gold and everything on the floor. That was the anger. I was so angry, I could not even like hold it. That was why I was asking her, why did you do that on the video, the trending video they posted? Why did you do that? Why did you do that? I asked her, why did you? Because you dragging my frontal wig and like dragging me, calling me a prostitute at the process. No, I just had to ask her, why did you do that? Why did you do that? That was why I poked her on the video. Why did you do that? So while on that, the whole thing, like those guys came inside the aircraft and like started like surrounding me, and I was like, why? Now dragged me outside. That was when they dragging me from the, you saw how they dragged me from the video. That was when that was what happened. Like they came inside, dragged me outside, and then at the process, she now like dragged my clothes, and the clothes, it was pain on me because it was pain. I thought that was my inner. It was pain on me. The pain of dragging it, and it's pain. It's wounded me inside. That the pain and everything, the hair, the frontal pain, this other pain. I was just trying to like help myself when they dragging me out of the, trying to cover myself. My body was out there, and then they were videoing at the process. My body was out. I was even looking for a way to cover it. Some of them were like trying to like touch me, and I was trying to cover myself, defending myself. Like I was the only one there, and they were like surrounding me, trying to cover myself while they were trying to do video. All of them, they surrounded, like videos, cameras everywhere. I was surprised because like I never expected that. Like tearing my clothes and videoing everything, videoing me, my body outside, my naked body outside, plus the pain. No, it was so much for one person to bear. It was so much on me. I could not like hold myself again. I was just like very angry. Started like asking them, why would you do that to me? Why would you do this to me? And still like video me again and still put it out there. Like the trauma, like is too much on me right now, because right as I'm talking to you like now, I cannot like even go out again because my body is out there. People already know that this is the person. They know me. I cannot even like go out again. I'm ashamed to like go out because my body is out there. Some people have even used it to make sticker. So that was what happened inside the aircraft before the incident that I booked her. She already like inflicted pains on me, which I could not bear it. So right now I don't know how I'll just start from looking for work, going for work interview. I'm into real estate. Imagine me going to sell a house or advertise a house or try to bring a client to buy a house now, and they are looking at my body. How do I even face them knowing that my body is out there? How do I face the whole, like everybody that saw that video, knowing that my body is out? How do I even like go for business? Imagine me going for business and somebody's looking all on my unborn kids coming to see that, or a man that will marry me saying that my reputation. No, Jesus. That is why, the reason why I have not come out to say the part of the story is because I was still on treatment. I'm trying to round up my treatment. As you can see, like I'm trying to round up my treatment. That's why I could not come out to say the part of the story, what happened. So that was what happened inside that flight. It wasn't even like a big deal. I never even like, I never expected that that incident, offing of phone, which I was trying to, not like when she said I should off the phone, I was like telling her no. I told her why the phone was still on, that it was because of the power button. So I never like know that it would come out like this, seeing my body outside. People are even making mockery of me, sending me Instagram, WhatsApp, Facebook. My body is out there. So I don't know how I'll go from here, and I really want to continue my life, my normal lifestyle. People that knows me knows that I am not really a social media person. So I don't know how to face the whole, like the people that saw my video, my family, the people that saw the video, facing them, doing business with them, coming to do business, and somebody is watching my body. It's so embarrassing. I don't even know how to come about with that. So this is the part of the story. This is all that happened inside the aircraft. So I'm happy I'm strong enough to be able to talk now. So please, this is what happened. I'm not a trouble person. I am not a nuisance. People that knows me in real life, they know the kind of person I am. So that was what happened inside the aircraft, which I never expected that it would be like escalate like this. Because not like I refused. This is not the first time I'm traveling. I never refused to off the phone. I only told her that my
In as much as her story actually tallies with the one of the passengers on board told, that got everybody now feeling like, okay, the airline didn't exactly say what happened, because after this thing happened and it was everywhere on the internet, the airline released an official statement that she was the one who had been hot-headed right from the beginning, saying she fought a lot of persons, and that was the reason why they called airport security and all. But one of the passengers came and told a side that looks exactly, almost exactly with what this lady said. Well, she actually told the same thing the passenger said, but there is a point she did not mention, and it is in a viral video. I don't know if that was edited like that, but I actually don't even think it's edited. Now that's the video of her actually slapping that air hostess. Now, in what she just said, she just only said she said she only poked the woman because they had removed her frontal. If that actually happened, that her frontal was removed, and yes, it could have provoked her. It's enough to provoke somebody to that extent. But Comfort did not mention that she slapped the air hostess. She said she poked the air hostess. That's one of the story I am not understanding from what she has said. Like, if you've watched my previous videos, I totally condemned what they did to her. No matter what she did, it didn't warrant them to have dragged her out, not just dragging her out, but tearing her dress as much as they did, and then exposing her bust. Another part of her story I am not understanding is, if her power button was bad, I can understand that. It can happen to anybody. This phone I'm even using to shoot this video is even partially sick, you know. So, but Comfort, there are certain words that don't come easily for people that don't know how to read. One of them is poke, like to poke somebody. Someone who does not know how to spell general will not use the word poke. And your English seems well put together to me. So if you say you don't know how to spell general, I find it difficult to believe, because there's not much information on her on the net to tell us whether she's a graduate or not, or at least she has a bit of tertiary institution, or at least even a secondary school certificate should qualify somebody to read. You cannot spell general. I don't think that's entirely correct, but since the story is looking like what one of the passengers had already told, who are we to even actually ask? But you don't know how to spell general, but you can speak this well. Okay, well, that's fine. And then again, I also condemned the fact that they did all of those to her. It was not supposed to have been done. And Nigerians were just very funny people, because she's getting a lot of offers. See, the moment that video went viral, I knew there was going to be a problem with this our men. Somebody put in the comment section and say, "Omo, when this girl gets out of this thing, no be small hookup offers she will get to." And I think I saw that comment on the first or second day. I don't mind she came out, they are now offering her land in Abuja. They're offering her a job of 500K in Delta State by the special advisor to the what. I'm like, what am I seeing? What's this? Can we Nigerians not just learn? Everybody, all of a sudden, and all these people offering these things are men. It's not a woman. So obviously, your guess is as good as mine as to what they want with her. And another incident again occurred in one airline not very long ago. I think a few days ago, maybe 2 days ago or so, and somebody put it on Facebook. This man entered inside the flight. I'm going to paraphrase. It was supposed to be a long read, but let me paraphrase so this video will not be too lengthy. He boarded the flight, and at the time the plane was about taking off, they came the routine. Everybody put off your phones, and then the man came up and said that he is not putting off his phone. And guess what this man said? What happened in Ibom Air will happen here today. Why do you think he won't repeat something like that? Because when Kwam 1 happened, because they called the one with Kwam 1, and they called the Ibom Air on Kwam 2 because it happened around the same period and it was basically around the same thing, plane and issues in flight, or just about when the flight was going to take off. So the one that happened with Kwan Wan, they want to make him ambassador for airport security or something. And then the Ibom Air, I saw something that maybe they were considering to make her ambassador for good conduct. When things like this happen and properly they are not taken care of, like the one I faulted the action that was taken by the security agents very well was the one of Kwamon, because this Kwam to own, they just sent her to Kirikiri. I think it was the same day. By Monday when we heard the story, she was already in Kirikiri. So Kwam, because of course influence and all, it's now looking as if in this country there are certain people who are above the law. Is this supposed to be? Because the liquid he was struggling to take inside the plane, somebody said the liquid spilled on him and it was actually alcohol. But because of influence, we are seeing that he just came out and apologized and they swept it all under the rug. If it is apology, why did they not give comfort the same room to apologize so that they can sweep it under the rug? Why carry her to Kirikiri in the first place? So comfort, there's a video that said you slapped that woman. That video went viral too, and you said you only poked her. Come and speak to that video in your statement. This your statement is not entirely correct. The fact that you told a truth, it's possible it's a truth because the passenger said it, just like I earlier said, but half truths I think is equal to small lie. You did not say you slapped her, but you slapped her. You did.